If you're over 60 and belly fat won't budge despite daily walks, you're not alone. Your body has changed, and so must your approach. Here's what most don't know. Walking burns calories, but it doesn't trigger the deep muscle activation needed to reshape your midsection. That stubborn belly fat? It demands a different strategy. The solution isn't complicated. No gym membership, no floor exercises, no joint strain. Just one chair-based movement that medical research shows can activate dormant core muscles and restart fat-burning mechanisms, even in your 60s, 70s, or beyond. In the next few minutes, you'll learn exactly how to perform this exercise, why it works when walking doesn't, and how seniors are seeing real waistline changes in weeks, not months. Let's start with why your current routine isn't working. Walking is excellent for heart health and mobility, but it has one major limitation for seniors targeting belly fat. It primarily engages slow, endurance-focused muscle fibers. After 50, our bodies undergo a critical shift. We don't just lose muscle mass, we lose muscle power. The difference? Power comes from muscles that contract quickly and forcefully. These are the same muscles responsible for standing from a chair, catching yourself from a fall, or climbing stairs without fatigue. When these power-generating muscles weaken, two things happen. First, everyday movements become harder. Second, your metabolism slows because these muscles are your body's most efficient calorie burners, even at rest. Cleveland Clinic researchers found that exercises emphasizing quick, controlled movements can reactivate these dormant muscle groups. More importantly, they trigger a hormonal response that elevates metabolism for up to 24 hours after just minutes of exercise. This is why seniors who only walk often plateau. Their bodies adapt to the steady pace, burning fewer calories over time. Meanwhile, belly fat, the most metabolically stubborn type, remains untouched. The solution? Movements that combine three elements: explosive muscle engagement, core stabilization, and controlled resistance. These create metabolic demand that forces your body to tap into abdominal fat stores. The best part? You don't need intensity that risks injury. Controlled speed, not reckless force, is what activates the right muscle fibers. This makes chair-based exercises ideal. They're stable, scalable, and scientifically proven to deliver results where walking falls short. The chair power stand targets exactly what walking misses: explosive lower body strength and deep core engagement. Setup. Choose a sturdy chair without wheels. Sit with feet flat, hip-width apart. Your back should be straight, not slumped. Place hands lightly on thighs. They're guides, not supports. The movement. Lean forward slightly until your nose is over your toes. In one smooth motion, drive through your heels and stand up quickly, but safely. Feel your glutes and thighs activate. This isn't a slow rise, it's a deliberate, powerful push. At the top, pause for 1 second. Squeeze your core as if bracing for a light punch. This engages deep abdominal muscles that crunches can't reach. The descent. Here's where most people fail. Lower yourself slowly. Take 3 full seconds. Control the descent using your leg and core muscles, not gravity. Resist the urge to drop. This eccentric phase builds strength and burns additional calories. Repetitions. Start with 5 reps. Rest 60 seconds. Repeat for 2 sets. As you build strength, increase to 8 to 10 reps per set or add a third set. Why it works. This movement mimics real-life demands: standing from chairs, getting out of cars, rising from bed. By training these patterns with speed and control, you rebuild the muscle power that daily life requires. More importantly, the explosive stand activates larger muscle groups simultaneously. This creates metabolic stress that signals your body to release fat-burning hormones. The slow descent further exhausts muscles, maximizing calorie burn both during and after exercise. Unlike isolated movements, this full-body integration strengthens balance, coordination, and core stability, reducing fall risk while targeting belly fat. Safety note: if standing feels unstable, keep one hand lightly on a wall or sturdy surface. Focus on form over speed initially. Strength builds quickly with consistency. Understanding why this exercise works requires understanding what changes in your body after 60 and why conventional wisdom about fat loss often fails older adults. The metabolic shift. As we age, our basal metabolic rate decreases by approximately 2 to 3% per decade after 30. By 60, your body burns significantly fewer calories at rest than it did at 40. This isn't laziness, it's biology. The primary driver? Loss of metabolically active muscle tissue, particularly the powerful muscle fibers responsible for explosive movements. The hormonal factor. Belly fat accumulation isn't random. It's influenced by shifting hormone levels, decreased growth hormone production, altered cortisol patterns, and changes in insulin sensitivity. Traditional steady-state exercises like walking don't create the metabolic demand needed to trigger favorable hormonal responses in older adults. Research from Johns Hopkins and Mayo Clinic demonstrates that short bursts of resistance-based movement, exactly what the chair power stand provides, stimulate growth hormone release even in seniors. This hormone plays a crucial role in fat metabolism and muscle preservation. Why belly fat is different. Visceral fat, the type that accumulates around your abdomen and internal organs, behaves differently than subcutaneous fat elsewhere on your body. It's more metabolically active, more resistant to standard exercise, and more dangerous to your health. Studies show it increases inflammation, disrupts insulin function, and elevates heart disease risk. The good news? Visceral fat responds exceptionally well to resistance movements that engage large muscle groups. When you perform explosive standing movements from a chair, you create a metabolic cascade. Muscles demand energy, stored fat releases, hormones signal continued fat burning even hours after exercise stops. The afterburn effect. Scientists call it EPOC, excess post-exercise oxygen consumption. In simple terms, your body continues burning calories at an elevated rate for up to 24 to 36 hours after exercise. Walking produces minimal EPOC. Resistance-based power movements? They maximize it. The chair power stand creates this effect because it combines three elements: explosive muscle activation, controlled eccentric loading, and core stabilization. Each element contributes to metabolic stress that forces your body to work harder, not just during exercise, but long after you've finished. Clinical evidence. Multiple studies on older adults performing chair-based resistance exercises show measurable results: reduced waist circumference, decreased visceral fat percentage, improved glucose metabolism, and enhanced functional capacity. One 12-week study found participants lost an average of 1.8 inches around the waist while improving leg strength by 23%. The missing link. Most senior exercise programs focus on flexibility, balance, or light cardio. These are valuable, but they don't address the metabolic and hormonal factors driving belly fat accumulation. Power-based movements fill this critical gap, targeting the exact mechanisms that traditional senior exercises miss. Understanding this science isn't just academic. It explains why you can walk daily without seeing waistline changes, yet experience transformation with just minutes of targeted chair exercises. Your body responds to the stimulus it's given. Results don't require months of waiting. Most seniors notice changes within 2 to 3 weeks when practicing this exercise 4 to 5 days per week. Week 1 to 2, functional strength. You'll first notice tasks becoming easier. Standing from low chairs, climbing stairs, even getting out of bed, all feel less effortful. This is your muscle power returning. Week 3 to 4, visible changes. Clothes fit differently around the waist, not dramatic, but noticeable. Your posture improves as core muscles strengthen, making your midsection appear leaner even before fat loss. Week 5 to 8, measurable results. This is when waistline reduction becomes clear. Combined with balanced nutrition, seniors typically see 1 to 2 inches lost around the abdomen. More importantly, belly fat, the dangerous visceral fat surrounding organs, begins decreasing. Beyond physical changes, balance improves noticeably. Fear of falling diminishes. Confidence in movement returns. Seniors report feeling more capable, more independent, and more willing to engage in social activities they'd previously avoided. Medical research supports these outcomes. Studies on resistance-based movements in older adults show significant reductions in abdominal circumference, improved metabolic markers, and enhanced functional independence, all from exercises requiring minimal equipment and time. The key: consistency over intensity. You don't need hour-long sessions. 5 minutes daily outperforms 30 minutes once weekly. Your body responds to regular stimulus, not occasional exhaustion. Nutrition matters. This exercise isn't magic. If you're consuming excess calories, fat loss slows. Focus on protein-rich meals, reduce processed sugars, and stay hydrated. The exercise accelerates fat burning. Nutrition determines how much fat is available to burn. What sets this apart? Traditional senior exercises focus on flexibility or low-intensity cardio. This approach targets power, the missing element in most routines. By rebuilding explosive strength, you address both aesthetic goals, belly fat, and functional needs, balance, mobility. Seniors who commit to this movement report feeling younger, moving confidently, and regaining independence they thought was lost. The exercise is simple, but the impact is profound. Belly fat after 60 isn't a life sentence. It's a signal that your body needs the right stimulus, not more of what isn't working. The chair power stand gives you that stimulus. It rebuilds muscle power, activates fat-burning mechanisms, and strengthens the core stability essential for safe, independent living. But more than that, it returns something many seniors thought was gone: the feeling of being strong, capable, and in control of their bodies. You don't need expensive equipment. You don't need gym memberships or complicated programs. Just a sturdy chair, a few minutes each day, and the commitment to show up for yourself consistently. Start today, right now if possible. Set up your chair, perform 5 controlled repetitions, and focus entirely on proper form. Don't rush. Don't compare yourself to others. This is about your journey, your progress, your transformation. Within the first week, you'll notice tasks becoming easier. By week 3, your clothes will fit differently. By week 8, the changes will be undeniable, not just in the mirror, but in how you move through life with renewed confidence and independence. Remember, this exercise works because it targets what matters most: power, stability, and metabolic activation. Walking is wonderful, but it's not enough on its own. You need movements that challenge your body in ways that trigger real, lasting change. The seniors seeing results aren't special. They're simply consistent. They chose to take action instead of accepting decline. They prove that age is just a number when you give your body what it actually needs. You've already taken the first step by watching this video. Now take the next. Stand up, find your chair, and begin. Your strongest, healthiest years don't have to be behind you. They can start today with one simple movement. Your transformation begins now. If this video helped you understand how to tackle belly fat safely after 60, hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more science-backed health tips designed specifically for seniors. Drop a comment below telling us, will you try the chair power stand today? We read every comment and love hearing about your progress. Don't forget to share this video with friends or family members who could benefit from this simple, effective exercise. Together, we're proving that age is just a number when it comes to health and strength.